Coming up on MCTV this week, we show you all the family fun of last weekend, clue you into the meaning of new art found around campus, and introduce you to the founding fathers of Fiji. This week starts now. Welcome to MCTV This Week. With Haley Turner, I'm Jane Simpkins. This weekend, families flocked to visit their Fighting Scots. This past Saturday, Scots supporters participated in the annual Family Weekend festivities. Attendees were welcomed with a cookout on the quad, complete with balloon animals, marching band music, slides, and an inflatable obstacle course.
I think Family Weekend is fantastic. The smell of football in the air and the opportunity to see my daughter. You can't beat that.
Family members also attended the dedication of the new Abner C. Harding collection in the Hughes Library Saturday morning. MC historian Tom Best talked about Harding's legacy at Monmouth, while descendants of Harding's family donated a few Civil War artifacts. Harding was a general in the Union Army and a two-term Republican congressman. The collection will also serve as a cornerstone in an upcoming exhibit displaying MC's rich military heritage, including 4 Medal of Honor winners. Besides the normal fun of Family Weekend, college security discovered that HT had been vandalized early Saturday morning. Tables and chairs were overturned in the classrooms, and refrigerators and freezers with specimens inside were left open, and a human skeleton worth $7,000 was damaged. You can read more about this story in Friday's Monmouth College Courier.
The religious life at Monmouth College is finding a colorful way to promote art and worship on campus. Normally serving organizational meeting or classroom space, the Weeks House transformed into a place of art and worship last week. Students were invited to join in on the unique way of expressing art through worship by creating banners. College chaplain Terry Ott and the Public Affairs Committee brought fiber artist Grace Cox Johnson to campus. Through this type of art, Cox Johnson hopes to bring a community together on a project in order to focus on working together and helping individuals go deeper into terms of who we are.
This is important because it brings color and design and interest into spaces that are often austere and very formal and foreboding. And in this work, we're trying to warm the space and keep it alive and vibrant.
Once the banners are completed, they will be hung in the chapel for worship services. Taking a look at some events on campus this week. Tomorrow night, the Latina Heritage Group brings Singing with the Laras to Highlander Room at 7 p.m. Friday, ASAP will have a movie night in the Doll Chapel starting at 8 p.m. Also on Friday night, ASAP sponsors their late-night Western-themed event from 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the Huff Center.
Coming up in sports after the break. Scots take their second conference game of the season in a big way. Welcome back. After last week's victory against Grinnell, the Scots came home for Family Weekend against Lawrence University. Scots' first possession, they moved the ball down the field, handed off to Trey Yoakum, who punches it in for his first touchdown of the day. 4 minutes later, Monmouth marches back down the field at the hands of Alex Tanney, who finds Stephen Flynn on a 3-yard touchdown pass. 40 seconds before halftime, the Scots managed to squeeze in one more. Tanney finds Milroy on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The Scots up now 42-0. As soon as the second half started, the Scots did not let up on this defensive onslaught. They handed Lawrence a 3-and-out, and after that, Trey Yoakum answers with this. Gets the snap from Tanney, 15 yards, gets past 3, 4, 5 Vikings for his third touchdown of the day. Scots up 49-zip. After one more touchdown, the Scots beat Lawrence 56-0.
It was good. We came out fast start, put quite a few points up on the board, and we were able to come out. We want to focus on scoring right out of the half, and we did. So it was a good success.
I think we played physical, and that's one thing that we really stress is we want the other team to know exactly who they played at the end of the game. And I think hopefully we did that.
Next weekend, the Scots head to Jacksonville to take on Illinois College. Now, it was a little bit chilly last Wednesday night, but that was not enough to stop the men's soccer team from heating up in the first period last Wednesday against Central. Didn't take long for the Scots to get on the board. In the 36th minute, Monmouth's Devin Freitag barely misses, but Jake Skameka comes in on the 32nd minute to pick him up, giving the Fighting Scots an early lead. The Scots would score only one more, but that would be it. And a quick goal by Central before the end of the first period makes the score 2-1 at intermission. Now, the Scots cooled down in the second period by letting Central take the best of them, scoring 3 more goals. Final score of the game would be 4-2 Central over Monmouth.
Well, we were up 2-1 at halftime, and we had given up, I thought, a pretty soft goal in terms of making some defensive mistakes. And so we were trying to clean that up a little bit more, trying to find, keep the ball at our feet, because when we move the ball at our feet, we're a very, very good team. We just don't do that consistently enough.
Over the weekend, the men's team faced off against Cornell, winning that contest 4-2. Women's soccer also faced off against Central last Wednesday. After halftime, up by 2, freshman Claire Mazurkowicz knocks in her second goal with the assist from Alex Ivy, to give the Scots the lead. Now down by 3, Central fought back on the heels of Kelsey Shippers with this little chip shot over the goalie, finds the back of the net. Monmouth's defense came through down the stretch yet again as the Scots escaped with a 3-2 victory. Coach Barry McNamara was pleased with the play of freshman Claire Mazurkowicz, who factored into all 3 Monmouth goals.
Claire started for us as a defender today, and we had her there for about the first 20 minutes or so. But then we made a switch and got her into the midfield, and once we did that, our offense really started to kick in. She had a goal and an assist in the first half, got that goal in the second half, what was really, really big for us, put us up 3-0.
The girls began conference play last Saturday, falling to Grinnell 3-0, but came around the next Sunday, beating Cornell 2-0. We'll be back in just a second. Here are your scores for this week.
The new fraternity on campus, Phi Gamma Delta, also known as FIJI, made a big announcement last Thursday at the Evening with the FIJIs. Gabby Shirley has the story.
Traveling consultants from FIJI headquarters came to campus over the last few weeks recruiting members for the new fraternity.
It started with a group of men who really knew what they wanted. They wanted to start something different on campus, and they asked us to come, and we worked with them for about 4 weeks, and it made it easy for us. And we found 19 strong men on campus to make this a wonderful new fraternity on campus.
Among the new 19 members is senior and newly announced president of FIJI, Kevin Ross, who shares his excitement for the new organization.
Very excited about working with all the different Greek organizations to grow and help evolutionize the Greek life on Monmouth campus.
Even though the chapter has been formed, traveling consultants like Adam Witten will continue to help the new chapter throughout the year. For MCTV, I'm Gabby Shirley.
And that's MCTV this week. I'm Ross Downen.
And I'm Jane Simpkins. Make sure you tune in again next Wednesday for another episode of MCTV This Week.
And I'm Haley Turner. You can also watch us on the web by going to monmouthcollege.edu/MCTV. See you next time.